Hi everyone. So we'll wait for another 2 minutes. Let everybody join in and then we'll begin. Okay. And I have my phone also here where I'll see your chats or messages or anything that you're sending. And I'll, you know, start and share everything from the this MacBook Air only. All right. So let's wait for one more minute. Till the time people are joining in, just give me an idea how many of you are freshers or how many of you are experienced, and if you are experienced then you're in which domain right now. If you could give me just that an idea, that would be helpful. Just put it in the chat itself. I'll just initiate the chat also for you if you would like, or you can do that. All right, so we have more people joining in the meanwhile. If you are able to hear me clearly, just send a hi in the chat here on YouTube itself, or you can just also share, are you a fresher, are you an experienced, or if you're an experienced person, then what domain you're from sales, you're from desktop engineering, network engineering, or you're from which background exactly. So if you can share that, that would be great. All right, we'll be starting now, and I'm just checking once again that I'm able to see your chat or not. I think I'm able to see your chat, guys. Just to avoid any issues later on. All right. Hi Ranjit, 10 years experience in network domain. Thank you. Good to hear. And obviously, a lot of people will learn from you. I'm not sure why you're in this webinar workshop, but yes, for sure, it would be definitely a good thing. Hi sir, good day, Sanjay. Okay, hi. Thanks, Sanjay. Hi, Kuldeep. 2 years in desktop support. All right, Sanjay. Great. Hi, Saraswati. Thanks. All right, so we'll begin now. So the objective of this webinar, this workshop specifically, I'll call this as a workshop again and again because there is a lot to do from your end rather than from my end. Okay, I mean, it would be interesting. It would be because see, in the end, you want to get something out of this particular 1 hour, 1.5 hour, the next 60-90 minutes that we'll be spending together. If you really want to get something out of it, you really want to enjoy, you really want to put it to use, and make sure that your CVs start getting selected, and you start getting better opportunities at network engineers or whichever field you are into right now. Then I think there is a lot to do from your end as well. Okay, so like somebody said, Sanjay said he's from desktop. So a lot of people, we get lot of people reach out to us almost every day. And during placement screening, I also speak to a lot of people who are moving from sales, desktop engineering, telecom, and different domains to core network engineering. Because in desktop support or system engineering or telecom, so packages are comparatively less as compared to what you're getting into network engineering. So how to do that, what changes you can do into your CV. remind me by the end of this session in case I forget, and we'll add this as a bonus tip. All right. So we did one webinar on 17th May, like 1 month back, which was on how to get ready for jobs as a network engineer. So you can check YouTube, PyNet Labs, where you are active right now. You can go to the live section and check out the latest webinar we did 1 month back, 1.5 month back. And it was an amazing webinar where around 200 to 50 people plus people joined us live, and then a lot of people watched it offline as well. So amazing webinar we did for how to get ready for jobs as network engineer. So this you can go and check out as well. All right. So today we'll have this as a more of a workshop kind of thing. So I think we have around 20-25 people online right now, or if less or more, whatever the number is, that's fine, because a lot of people may watch this later on as well. So guys, what do you think is the difference between a workshop and a webinar? Just if you can give me that message quickly in the chat itself. What do you think is a difference between, what does a workshop, what do you do in a workshop, what do you learn in a workshop, how do you learn in a workshop specifically, how is a keyword here, and webinar, how things work in webinar. So if you could just give me an idea here in the chat. Meanwhile, I'll just keep looking at your messages as well. Yeah, actually there is a lag between the live and the YouTube, so there will be always a lag of maybe 20 to 40 seconds. That's what we have faced back in time also. But anyways, if you could just put it in the chat, it would be great. So workshop majorly takes you where you have to do a lot of things. I don't do those things, you do those things. So this is a workshop today where there will be a homework for you, where there will be an something that you need to do right after this session that we are discussing, this workshop we are discussing. Webinar is usually one way where I'll just come, speak and go. You also come, listen and go home. Nobody does nothing at the end of it, right? But today, after this one, there is something that you need to do. Okay, there are things that you need to do. You have to correct your resume, you have to prepare your resume, you have to start applying for those jobs, and the way how to do that, whatever we'll be discussing, obviously. Okay, I am assuming and I know you know a lot better. I'm just here to revise a lot of things with you. I'm just here to help you understand if you have forgotten about a couple of things out there. So whatever is it, I'll be there to help you with that. Okay. So today's agenda is very simple, that you have already read everywhere. So we'll be discussing quick tips on resume building. Okay. And we'll check out cover letter, we'll check out best portals, and everything is almost mentioned here. So we'll just keep discussing about these things one by one. All right. So there are not much of slides that we are using in this. So let's say there are 6, 7 slides only, nothing much. Okay. If you have any queries, if you have any questions, if you want to ask anything, feel free to ask in the chat itself. So those people who have just joined, so we have just discussed only one thing. We have just discussed about how you can move from sales to desktop engineering, or I mean from sales network engineering, desktop engineering telecom background to network engineering. How we did a webinar last month. You can check out that webinar details also. So today's webinar is mainly about jobs and a little advanced than what we did last time. So it was more of a how to get ready for jobs as a network engineer. Again, I asked about how do you differentiate between a webinar and a workshop. So workshop is something where you do a lot of work after this or during this, and I do less. I mean, okay, so I'll give you homework. So those who want to make best out of it have to go back after this session, spend an hour. I mean, do it when it is fresh in your mind, right after this session. Don't go outside, don't turn on Instagram, don't go to TV, don't do anything. Just sit tight for a few minutes. Whatever we are discussing, start doing it right now after this session or during this session. Absolutely, Kunal. That is the question I would love to answer for you. Can a non-technical background person become network engineer? Absolutely, absolutely. We have those case studies. I personally have those case studies with me where there are a lot of people from BA, BSc. Okay, let's take BSc also as a technical. Okay, BA, BCom background, moving and joining as network engineers. So amazing opportunities. This is the field where this field, data analytics, data science field, these fields do not care nowadays. So everything has changed after 2020. A lot of things have changed in this world. Okay, how things, how things were back in time are no more there, right? People more and more people are changing their criteria for hiring from btech to open for any graduation, even people from SOA, school of open learnings, that you have SAO, I mean, how do you school of open learning, SOL, sorry, how do you say that? Yeah, so a lot of people from SOL are also getting good jobs now, and with PyNet Labs also, without PyNet Labs also. So but I'm seeing a lot of good traction, right? So absolutely you can do that, Kunal. All right, so let's jump into it. Okay, are you ready? So this is, again, I'm reminding you, this is a workshop, this is not a webinar. You have to do a lot of things. I'm just here to help you, guide you, and just do a small hand holding for you. And you know all these things already. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है which you don't know. Okay, so just let me know in the chat also how many of you do not understand Hindi at all. Then I'll not use it. Okay, I'll just keep a ESL, which is our English as a second language for us Indians. So I'll just keep that language as the primary for this session, which is obviously a primary for this session and all our classes that we do. All right, so in the workshop, you'll get the homework. Like I already said, you'll get that homework. Homework is very simple. Okay, open a blank file. So don't come and ask me after this that, Dipanshu, send me a couple of resume formats. Dipanshu, send me, the resumes that you're using. Don't do that. Trust me, don't do that. Obviously, you can take screenshot if you want. Okay, you can take screenshot, copy those screenshot from this session and put it in Chat GPT and tell Chat GPT to convert it into text for you. That you can get it done from any free version of Chat GPT also, right? All right, Sanjay, English is fine. All right, got it. So I don't have an accent, so I keep very plain English where you'll be able to understand it very easily. So open a blank file, blank Word document. Okay, if you already have your existing resume, I would say keep it separate. Okay, because once you start copying, pasting from this file, that file, and start removing, you'll make a lot of mistakes on what you call formatting parts and all those things. All right, so we'll just quickly take a look at 5, 6, 7 steps. What do you want to write in your resume? So at the top, you just need name, your name, obviously, name, your contact number. Always, whenever you're doing writing your contact number, write with +91 kind of thing. +91 982 121 5002, for example. Okay, so like that you can write. All right, so or if you have two mobile numbers where that if you have two sims in the same and you have a lot of calls buzzing on one or the other, always mention both of your numbers, so that whenever a recruiter is trying to call you, so if they are not able to reach you on the first number, they'll dial the second number. At least you'll get that waiting information, because if you're busy on line 1, sim 1, and you give your sim 2 number or vice versa, so you'll not get that notification. Put your professional email ID, guys. So I see a lot of people still using Thor at the rate gmail.com, or maybe Star Wars at the rate gmail.com, or Marvel, or Shaktiman, or whatever things that you fantasize back in time. So don't do that anymore. To create a proper professional ID, for example, mine is Deepanshu Budhija at gmail.com. Very simple. Another one, because I had another one which I created back in college, Deeps2716 at gmail.com. So 2716 was like date of birth kind of thing that I added, and then now I don't like it. I never liked it, so I created Deepanshu at gmail.com, which was available back in. So I changed, I think 2014-15 I created that ID somewhere back in time, yeah, 10-12 years back. So create a professional ID, put up your current location, and yes, if you are looking, so for example, the same advice I gave to one of the student few days back. So this guy was based out of, so we'll have a lot of stories that we'll be discussing during this. So this guy is based out of Chhattisgarh, Bhilai. Okay, and he's working as a desktop support and system engineer with one of the companies, and I mean indirectly on the pay, I mean end customer is Railtel, but working on payroll of different company. And so my major, I mean, this was one thing I tell everyone. So this you have to do it when you are doing your resume on Naukri or wherever. So if you are in Chhattisgarh, Bhilai, fine. If you are at any tier three, in any tier three, tier four city, whichever place you are, fine. It's fine. That's fine. But when you're uploading your resume, do mention current location as for the city where you actually would like to work. Okay. So we'll discuss a few pointers in this whole discussion today. See, there is a saying in Hindi which says, "Aate mein namak chalega." right? So that is what we'll be doing today. We'll be tweaking things very, we'll add 10% of the things which are not true and real, but still which will help you a lot. And obviously, because of those small things that you'll be writing, nobody gets affected. It is not a lie that you're doing in a long run, right? This is something that you can always manage and take care of. All right. So current location, if you're planning, so to this person I told clearly that put up your current location as Noida or Delhi or NCR, whichever one you want to. And if somebody asks you that, can you come down for a face-to-face interview, tell them clearly, okay, I've come back to my hometown for a couple of days and I'll be there. All right. So you have to play with those things, because see why I'm saying, when an HR is putting up a Naukri filter, he or she is not going to put up a filter for all over India network engineer with the knowledge of OSPF, BGP, MPLS with a package of, let's say, I'm just giving for example for young guys with less experience or freshers like 2 years to 5 years, or they will not do that. They will not try to find you from Chhattisgarh. कि अरे let's go to Chhattisgarh, so let's put up a filter for Chhattisgarh, Bhilai, and then find this guy and bring him to Noida. No, nobody will do that, right? They'll simply have a location filter for maybe Delhi, NCR, metro cities majorly. Even Nagpur, even Pune, for example. Pune is obviously a big city now. So these kind of filters they will put for their own different locations, right? So if you are from a location, let's say Kurnul, okay, you are from, let's say Belgaum in Karnataka, put up Bangalore. Kurnul, you can put up Hyderabad. At least put up a location which is near to you and where you would like to work also. And please accept this fact: if there are no companies, no hirings in your location, then there are no companies and no hirings in your location. Did you understand? Accept that fact. Don't play blind with your careers. Okay, this is one of the best and the worst mistake everyone does. Everyone, as in, if you ask me about you, how many of you are online right now, or how many of you will be watching this webinar later or workshop later, almost all of you, right? So if you are already at a very metro city location, great. If not, put it at LinkedIn. Just put your LinkedIn link only if it is active. So another mistake somebody did few days back. So there was a lady, I was interviewing her for I think social media role or something for PyNet Labs only, internal role. And no, she was somebody. Oh, anyways, so lady, she must have copied the resume from someone, maybe from her friend or somebody, right? So there was a LinkedIn link mentioned on the top, and I was just trying to click. When I clicked that LinkedIn link, it took me to that boy's link. See, how smart are we? Think from that angle. We are so dumb. We are so dumb. We are so dumb. I'm repeating it again and again for you. I really want you to understand, feel this. We are so dumb that we could not even check the hyperlink of the LinkedIn profile that we are putting in a resume, and we are expecting us to get a job which pays us, right? So don't be dumb, be smart, street smart, have some common sense and get these things right. Your name, your number, your email ID, current location, LinkedIn if it is active. Otherwise, if your LinkedIn is not active, just don't put it there. Okay. This workshop will give you a lot of insights about what mistakes people are doing. And yeah, and I really, feel bad about those people. You may find my, voice going up and down, and, my emotions coming out, real emotions coming out, but, you know, that is how I take these workshops and webinars. Then when you once you mentioned your name, number, email ID and everything, just put up a 2-line objective, simple objective: looking forward to work as a network engineer because I have understanding of, let's say, VTP, STP, RIP protocol, OSPF, BGP, XYZ, in two simple lines. Or simple: I'm looking forward to work as a network engineer with a reputed organization. Simple. I'm looking forward to work as a network engineer in NCR location. Simple. I mean, any one liner thing of the profile, just it should have the keyword of the profile. Don't just start mentioning, I am looking forward to work with a reputed team. Don't do that. Okay. That, I mean, this is an objective, right? So be clear in that objective. 1 line, 2 line objective, simple, straightforward, simple. Yeah. Then I have seen a lot of people making this mistake. They put their education skills on the top. Nobody cares. Like, Kunal, you asked. Nobody cares you're a BTech, double BTech, or MTech, or double MA, or XYZ, ABCD, whatever it is. that comes at the last now. This is 2025 we are speaking, right? So that comes at last. Your technical skills, aata kya hai? What exactly do you know? That is the main aim. Your main aim is not to see that you have done your BTech with 80% marks. Nobody cares. BTech with 80% marks and a BA with a 60% guy is same. And in fact, BA guy would be better because BA guy or a BCom guy does not have that attitude in their themselves that BTech kiya hai. That attitude is not there, right? So they are hardworking. I mean, trust me, I'm telling you, in next 5 years, the what will happen to BTech guys, I'm not sure. Trust me, this degree will not matter at all in next 5 years, 10 years down the line. I think so. I feel so, and I'm very sure. A lot of engineering colleges are closing already, right? So my own brother, I'll tell you, if an example, he was doing his graduation. I told him, do from SOL. My own real younger brother, take School of Open Learning, get your graduation, and study some skills. Simple. And I do. If you ask me personally, मुझे अपने बेटे को क्या कराना है? Get a graduation, learn skills. So when if you've done your graduation now, focus on technical skills. When you're writing these, just write technical skills like this. I might have opened a file or so. If not, I'll just open it for you. How do you write your technical skills? Okay, tech skill sample. We'll just quickly see this sample. So for example, this one, this is how you can write your technical skills. So whatever, you can take a screenshot of this file also if you want. Okay, once you have that screenshot, and you can copy this screenshot and put it in the, what you call, in ChatGPT, upload ChatGPT will convert into text for you once again, so you don't have to worry. All right, so you can put your technical skills, like you have routing knowledge, put it that. Switching knowledge, put this way. You have WAN knowledge, put this way. SDN knowledge, whatever knowledge you have security knowledge, put it that way. So explain what kind of technical skills you understand, because that is what that matters for the HR right now, not your education skills or anything else. So start with your name, number, email ID, simple objective, tech skills, then write your experience or internship or whatever you've done. If you're a fresher, just mention about your internship. If you're an experienced person, start with your latest job first. Okay, a lot of people make this mistake. They start with their first job first. No, start with your latest job right now. Mention the name of the company. It's very simple. It's very simple. Mention the name of the company. Mention, or maybe in the right, or just parallel to it, just mention the name of the, or the dates, or from when to when you have started working there, and when you have ended, or maybe you're currently working to till now, or present, till present. Definitely, and make sure you mention 4 5 lines about the job that you're actually doing there. Don't skip that. Sanjay, good question. I'll answer that right after this slide. No, there is no way. And I do not recommend any wrong practices. Spend 30 days. There is only one way actually. You can speak to, I mean, when I see a question, I just get into that question. I'll come to the experience part now. So you can do is, you can ask your hiring manager or HR who is about to hire you to buy back that notice period, if your present company allows. Otherwise, there is no way. And don't leave companies without a proper your offer letter, leaving letters, and everything. Don't make that mistake of just leaving abruptly and going absconding or everything. This may not hurt you right now. This will definitely hurt you one day, whenever you will be going to a big company and they'll do background check for last 4 5 companies. Cisco, British Telecom, big companies, I mean, telling you, they do background checks for 4 5 companies where you've worked. And if any background check comes negative, like may come negative, you'll lose a very big opportunity just for a chota kachi lalas that you'll be doing. So don't do that. All right. So experience, yes. Mention your company's name, date from where you worked, then 4 5 lines about what exactly the job role that you were doing there. Okay. So do that. If you're done an internship, mention that interned at this. 4 5 lines about what you did there. See, one liner saying that I worked as a network engineer at this, finish. You know, what is the HR, what is the hiring manager, what is the tech guy, SME, whosoever is going to take your interview, what they're going to understand with this? Nothing, right? So just explain it to them in 4 5 lines. this is what I've worked on. Then you start writing your global certifications. Okay, global certification, if you are paid for a global certification for, let's say, AWS, Cisco, Juniper, Checkpoint, whichever company you've done a global certification, mention that. So mentioning you did a CCNP or a SD-WAN or a ACI, Nexus, Ansible, or network automation, whichever training from PyNet Labs, does not matter. Let me repeat. Your training certificates, your training details do not matter much here. Okay, you can put up your global certifications if you have done that. If you have not done that, that's completely fine. Nobody is going to ask you to do it right away. Okay, and so I often get this question multiple times, sir, should I do CCNA certification? If you are from India, which I'm assuming all the learners here in today's session are from India, because last session we had people from different countries as well. The May session. If you are from India, if you don't have a good job, let's say anything, if you are anywhere below 6 7 LPA, 50,000 70,000 per month, these global certifications do not matter at all for you. Get to that package, get to that job role where then you do global certification, because CCNA certification itself costs you 35,000 rupees, right? So why? Okay, but if we are discussing about it, so your $354 certification, which is around 30,000 rupees plus your forex charges and all. So PyNet has an offer, and they have, I think our team has, I think 6 7 vouchers available at 24,500 rupees only. You can save your 6 7 thousand rupees for your CCNA or 200 series or 300 series exam voucher. That's separate anyways. So you can check that with the team once. So now global certification do not matter for people who are below that package. And once you reach that package, and once you reach a reputed company and on a direct payroll of a company, not from third party, then when you do these certifications, they reimburse it for you as well. They might ask you for a 6 months bond, 3 months bond, or a 1 year bond, depending on the amount of that certification, right? Even CCI certifications are being reimbursed, right? So let's say if you work with Cisco gives you 3 CCI attempts for free. Each CCI attempts cost you, $1,600 and more. So they have started adding GST also from last year. So it's something around 1777 US dollars or something, around 1 lakh 20 30,000 rupees. You get reimbursed from companies, or you get free vouchers for that, right? So you don't have to do global certification now. Don't worry about it. Focus on your learning. Focus on your skills, because what is the first line that you're writing in your resume? Technical skills. Focus on that. All right, then you write your professional courses and education qualifications in a single, maybe don't create those boxes now. Okay, those are very old school. Just put up a tagline: professional course and education qualification, or education qualification, or professional qualification. Simply put up in lines: latest first, CCNA training, PyNet Labs; CCNP training, PyNet Labs; SD-WAN training, PyNet, whatever you have done from PyNet Labs, or whichever company, or Udemy or YouTube. If you have done it from YouTube, just mention that, professional. Okay, this is tricky. Try to understand this. Professional CCNP training done, or maybe done did professional CCNP training. Don't mention YouTube, right? You don't need a nobody asks you certificate. Nobody is going to ask you, "Are you have done training from PyNet Labs? Come and show me the certificate." Nobody asks you that. Nobody cares. For training certificates, nobody cares. All right. So education qualification, just mention in a couple of lines. Latest first. BSc, BTech, BCom, BA, whichever you have done with in year 2000 when you graduated, 2022, 23, 24, 25, whichever year you graduated, with this much percentage. Okay. So now if your percentage is less than 60, 65 roughly, don't mention percentage. See, make things neutral rather than negative. If it is not, you're not able to make it positive. Okay. So your percentage anyways does not matter. But if you're writing 55% in 12th, 10th, or whichever way, don't write. It's better not to write it. जब सवाल आएगा तब देखेंगे, right? So whenever you'll get that question, then we'll think about it, right? So don't put it on the plate right now. So do revise, do take a screenshot of this slide if you would like to. Before we move to the next slide, it's very simple. Make a very simple resume. You don't have to get into depth of asking for a lot of things. And I'll try to show you one of the resume. So see, if you see the dates, These were created in 2020 when I did couple of webinars in 2020. I opened that folder again and it was available anyways. So I've been using the same since last 5 years. Do check out. So it's simple. You can change academic qualification. You can move from here to the bottom of this: technical skills, your academic projects, co-curricular activities, or extracurricular, whichever you have created or whichever you have done. Okay, so use the latest ones only, right? So whatever, however I'm guiding you now, use that only format. Okay, again similar, a different, roughly similar one. If you've done any internships, if you have done any trainings, academic qualifications, simple. If you have technical skills, that will come here first. All right, so just take a screenshot of this technical skills also if you would like to. Done. Take a screenshot of this if you would like to. All right, we'll move to the next one. So cover letter, how and why cover letters are important, that is again a very big question and a good question. So I've seen a lot of people commenting interested on all the LinkedIn posts. Nobody cares about you. Those are all big time, fan following gathering, or a, just a way to get more reach or engagement on the post. That's all. Never comment interested, I am interested, or whatever you comment on any LinkedIn job openings. Forget about it. If you think that person is genuine, okay, then only what you do, there will be three things. Okay, so whenever you see a LinkedIn post for any job opening, there will be a couple of things that you'll see: either contact number of that HR, dial them directly; either the email ID of the HR, email them directly. How to email, we'll just discuss quickly here. If there is, a link where you should apply there directly, right? So this is how you should do. Otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Now what you can do is, when you are writing, why cover letters are important right now, see, think from that angle. आप किसी को नहीं जानते, and you don't know somebody is a stranger, and you want him or her to get things done for you, right? A lot of people, idiots, I would say, trust me. Why I call them idiots? Because if you are at this age, if you have done a lot of things in life, you feel at home that I'm one of the smartest. You fight with your parents for being the smartest, but what you do in the real world actually is just you just create an email, no title, no subject line, or a small subject line: application for the role, or find the suitable role, or something. You just attach your resume. One more thing: never attach your resumes in Word file. Always do that in your PDFs. Another thing, when you are forwarding your PDFs, a lot of people do that. Let's say Deepanshu resume. So Deepanshu final. Deepanshu Budhija final resume 4, bracket 1, bracket 2, bracket 3, bracket 4. You download it from your Gmail, then upload on WhatsApp, never rename it. Idiots. If you are one of them, go change today. It is your definition. Go change it today, okay? And be smart and guide others to be smart, right? So that is who will survive in this world. You think this is 1990? No. The 99? No. This is 25. AI world. Think from that angle. You cannot be slow at this in these years. 2030 thing. I think I would be one of the slowest in 2030. So think from that angle. Nobody knows. So focus on that. And just checking the parallelly any messages. No. All right. So what you can do is, very simply, just close your eyes and listen to my voice, and imagine you have clicked a new tab or a new message, or compose a message or a new email, whatever, through Outlook or Gmail. Put up a very simple, beautiful tag, subject line: applying for network engineering role as seen on LinkedIn post, as seen on Naukri, as seen on whichever place you saw it, as seen in Telegram group, as seen in WhatsApp channel, whatever, wherever way. When I said network engineering role, you can change that subject line to particular, because see, every opening has a job description and title, right? So Check out the title, what was there: network security engineer, network automation engineers, whatever it is mentioned, something would have been mentioned for sure. If nothing is mentioned, that profile is already fake, right? Somebody is doing that for engagement. So put that a very beautiful subject line. You put that, then in the email, when you come, I'll just open a word file for this also. I'm just trying to make you feel that, just take the feel of that. In the email, simply mention, dear Rahul, whatever name you want to put, greetings for the day. Okay, just imagine it with me first. Then I'll show you you can take the screenshot. Greetings for the day. I saw the job opening on LinkedIn. Yeah, wherever place, whichever place you saw that opening, or maybe somebody's profile. And I think I would be the right person, because as per the job description, you're looking for these five qualities: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I have good understanding, comes to back to technical skills. I have good understanding of these 4 5 things. Please consider my resume. Thank you so much. Regards, your name, Deepanshu, your number, and your current location if you would like to put. Otherwise, name, number, finish. Right? So don't be cheesy. Be very straightforward. This is how cover letters work. Same thing without subject line. You can put it on LinkedIn, you can put it on WhatsApp, you can put it on Telegram, wherever you find those recruiters. And one more thing, do not apply for any jobs that does not suit you, because there might come a day in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 year, 10 years, whenever, because there will come a day, right, whenever there will be a new opening, maybe in a month, 2 months, few weeks, when you have to apply for the relevant opening. So let's say you applied for X opening, which was not relevant for you, applied to Rahul. Again, after 2 weeks, he posted a Y opening, which was relevant for you, but you already lost credibility with Rahul, right? He may or may not remember you, obviously. If he remembers, he'll automatically, put it as spam. Or there is a high chance if he put the first email that you sent as spam already. See, this is your job. This is a common sense. This is your job to see whether the JD that has been posted and your resume matches or not. Get it? If a JD says 3 years to 5 years experience, if you are at 6 months experience, don't apply. If you're at 2.5, consider, do that. Chalega. Like I said, 10% salt in your flour works. This sounds very, different when you speak in English. So, आटे में 10% नमक चलेगा भाई, ठीक है? So, don't apply for jobs where you do not. Somebody is asking for a network security role, and you are sending your resume for network engineering role, basic routing switching role. So why you're doing that? You're just trying to, waste time of the other person. Then definitely karma hits back. And the small things, the very small things, they will block you, simply. So first, without cover letters, do not apply. Without a proper message, do not apply. And especially, do not apply for jobs which are not relevant to you. Okay, don't do that. Follow-ups. I have seen a lot of people, again, idiots. Why I'm calling this name once again and again, because this is something you will remember, that Deepanshu said idiot, and I'm about to do an idiotic job once again. Don't do that, and this will haunt you, and you will do a smart, and put a, pat yourself on the back when you do a smart job, or you don't do an idiot job. Just, pat yourself, just clap for yourself in that way, that I don't do it, others may do it. Others die, you don't die, right? Simply, you don't, follow them to hell. So now, how do you follow up? You simply follow up after a couple of days, not right away. You send lot of people. I tell you, a lot of people. If you open my Telegram, you'll cry for me. you'll come and give a pat on my back today. So there are a lot of people who just forward their resume, never mentions nothing at all, no message, nothing. After one day, they will start asking me any update. Another in next day, any update. Another day, any update. I simply have to block them. Arey, why? Do I owe you money? No. Do I owe you anything? No. Do I owe you my time? No. Is your father a DC who asked me to, Rahul will send you a message and Deepanshu should look at it and, open it and then see where this resume fits and then apply this resume to a particular company where it fits? No. Neither my team will do that. right? You send same messages to our teams also. We block simply. Everybody does that. You want to get blocked? Be an idiot. Idiots get blocked. Idiots don't get replies. Smart asses are getting good replies. Smart people are getting good, job openings also. Who are these people who are getting placed themselves or through, companies? Smart, right? So think, think and plan accordingly. Now follow-ups. Follow-up has to be very polite. Hi Rahul, I sent you a resume regarding. Okay, it has to be again reminding him about what it was sent for. Regarding a job opening that you posted on LinkedIn related to this, and I had good experience on this or good understanding of this. Kindly consider. You have sent that follow up in 2 3 days. Fine. Wait for another 4 5 days. Fine. Then forget about it. If you're thinking you will haunt a person for 5 years, don't do that. Change the person, right? So it's very simple. You ask them one time, two time, three time max, and that too after a gap, good gap, done. That's it. Move on. Maybe next year you come back to that person. All right. So why and where cover letter is used already answered. Who needs who? I think I my mistake. Who needs what tone and attitude or which kind of tone you need to use? Any update, 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 update. You don't have to use that. I'll just quickly open a cover letter for you. I think I have that. Yeah. So this was again created in 2020. Still using it. Not able to change it at all also. So you can take screenshots if you would like. Sending your job applications, same thing which I said is there. You can take screenshots. Then you can ask ChatGPT to convert this into text. Will she'll do it for you, or he'll do it, or it will do it for you, whatever it is. Right? So done. If you're not able to take a screenshot, let me know. Or this video will always be there on the YouTube, so you can always pause and take the screenshot. All right, so that you can do later also. All right, so good. So what we did till now, we understood what we do not have to do, because that is very important. करना क्या है सब बताएंगे आपको, करना क्या नहीं है. Failures where those pits, I'll tell you about those things majorly, because that is what I notice a lot. Right, so job portals, Naukri, Indeed, best job portals right now in the country. Make sure you have a profile on Naukri, make sure your profile on Indeed for sure. Okay, then there are many portals as well. Can we get some sample of CV, cover letter as well? Harish, yeah, you can take screenshots, or you can join the Telegram group. I'm just sending the link to Telegram group here in the chat, t.me/PyNet Labs. You can join this Telegram group whenever you have time, okay? And you can ask this, and maybe after this session, I'll send it there, okay? I'll do that. So this Telegram group we use for all kind of discussions that is there for any generic, technical or non-technical. So job portal, Naukri, Indeed. So now one of the biggest mistake people do on Naukri also. So I'm not just going to tell you that acha naukri.com kholo and just upload your resume. No, I'll tell you the exact what few factors you need to take care of. One, skills. Make sure your skills are uploaded. Okay, another thing, do these things when you have time. Okay, don't make resumes, uploading your jobs on Naukri and this as a thing which is bound of time. All right, now let me just open everything at 12, I'll finish at 12:30 and go and do this. No, relax. You're not that busy. That is why you're in this webinar. Right? So right, correct, right? You're here to learn something new, right? And what related to jobs? You're not that busy. So now take out your time, 2 hours, 3 hours time, sit straight, you know, sit straight as in sit wherever you would like to sit, whatever way you would like to sit. I mean, that's not, I mean, sit properly, take out time, create your resume, parallelly do your Naukri or Indeed. Make sure your skills, technical skills, which I said earlier, are all written very carefully on Naukri as well. Okay, don't Just do it in 5 minutes. I think preparing your Naukri profile should take at least 30-40 minutes. Preparing your resume should also take at least 40-50-60 minutes. Don't copy paste from one another, right? So just do that very carefully. Okay, so when you do in Naukri.com, one is your location, which I already mentioned previously. Make sure your current location, or so okay, your permanent address, don't put it anywhere. Don't, people are prejudiced. They, or my pronunciation with English is not so good, so anyways, so people are always biased. I've seen, you ask me, you want me to say HRs are not biased? They are biased. They are biased in a lot of ways. I cannot even tell you, right? So I've been an HR myself, right? I've been a hiring manager myself, so I know a lot of people are biased. So do not put your permanent address there at all. Put your current location, which has to be a metro city for sure, or at least a tier 2 city from where they know they can call you and get you interviewed, right? So that's one. Then your skills, key skills, tech skills, whatever it is there, you mentioned that. Clearly mention your notice period there. Clearly mention your number of years experience there, so that in the filters they are able to find you better. Clearly mention your CTC present and expected clearly. Okay, don't ask for irrational CTCs as offers. As network engineers, you are not software engineers. They definitely go and ask for, they are at 20 LPA and they'll put 40 LPA, and they may get it also. You will not, right? So maximum, we have also done, okay, all right, so we have placed people from 7-8 LPA to 14-15 LPA also. We have done 100%, 120% appraisals as well. We have done that at PyNet, but that is not for everybody, right? So be genuine. If you are not aware, if you are not sure, just mention market standards or anything, or leave it blank, right? So just put your current CTC and leave it blank. If you're a fresher with a gap, then put maybe 3 or 4 lakh LPA. And if you are a fresher right out of college with no gaps and good knowledge, you put 5 LPA also. So you can do that, right? So in that way, job portal, Naukri, Indeed, very much important. Then if you are freshers, if you are third year, second year students who are watching this webinar workshop, if you want to go for internships, put your resumes on Internshala, or there are multiple internship sites, Hello Intern, Swift Intern, lot of sites are there, right? So you put it there. Now, LinkedIn. So we have 45 minutes in this session. If you have any questions, you can ask those questions in the chat. I think this would be second last or the last slide only. So we'll finish in another 15-20 minutes for sure. LinkedIn. So I've done a couple of webinars on LinkedIn already. How to use that, how to make it better. You can check in the Telegram, in the YouTube Live as section. Or if you are not able to get it, no problem. You put it in the Telegram group. We'll send you the link to that particular webinar. All right. So, but for this, for people who are joining this, how to use LinkedIn. So now, like I said already, do not comment interested. Do not comment your email IDs on. Nobody cares. Nobody checks. Nobody cares. Nobody has time. I've already answered this, but let me revise it for you, and you know it. What? You simply have to write an email to these people. If they have an email ID mentioned, if they have a number mentioned, call them directly and ask them politely, this is a kind of opening, you have mentioned your number, please let me the next steps. Let me know the next steps. All right. Next, what you can do is simply you write to them on LinkedIn. Another thing, LinkedIn allows you to add at least 50 to 100 people per week till it gives you a warning you cannot add more people like that. Start adding quality people in your network. Quality people as in people who are already working as HR, or maybe are working as an IT, or same in your profile, IT as in same network engineer. Just put up as a top filter as network engineer in, let's say, HCL. So find 50 people from HCL, send them friend request. Grow your connection on LinkedIn today itself. This has to see, scrolling on Instagram is waste of time, money, and everything. Trust me. Scrolling on LinkedIn is everything. Instagram pe you will see reels which are showing and telling you how to earn, how to become, how to this, how to that. Somebody earned 6 figures, somebody did that. Do but nobody is telling you what the hard work efforts they put it in the background. So this is what I'm telling you: go on LinkedIn. You are here to make a career. You're here not here. See, if you have those loans, if you have those parents issues that you want to solve, if you, whatever things you want to solve, achieve, or build in your life, focus on the right platform, which is LinkedIn for now. Okay, it is not your Instagram, it is not Snapchat. Nobody cares after 3 years if you are unemployed or employed, and you still had a 800 streak or a 2000 streak. If you're not able to do your work properly, if you're not able to do your job properly, if you're not able to get money in the home, do you think somebody cares? You send them Snapchat from last 5 years? No, right? Unemployed is an unemployed. How do you change that? Being on the right platform, you change that. Being aggressively on those right platforms. LinkedIn is a wonderful platform. If you're still not using in 2025, if you still have 10, 15, 100, 120 connection of your college and there is zero post that you've done, trust me, um, you know, you're losing a lot. I have nothing else to say, right? So you're losing a lot. I feel bad for you. I'm really sorry for that. I feel bad for you. Start doing it today. Now, how to use LinkedIn better? Start reaching out to these people directly. They have shared, they may share, they will share some job openings. Start applying for those job openings. Okay, and LinkedIn easy apply jobs does not work at all. Nobody, rarely somebody will, if you apply to 200 jobs on LinkedIn through easy apply button, I think only one will reply back to you, or maybe no. Out of thousand, maybe two, three, four, like that. So forget about that option. Reach out to those hiring managers directly through their emails or whichever. And a lot of people say, I don't have money, I need a LinkedIn premium. No, you do not need LinkedIn premium. Right? So don't worry about it. Send them connection request, put up a note, and then do that. So now let me motivate you a little bit. You have good technical skills, you have good communication skills. If not, get that. Then you create a resume. You created a resume, then you upload your resume on naukri.com. You start reaching out to people from LinkedIn and start reaching out to people from Telegram also. So these are a couple of the groups. I'll just mention one more group where we post a lot of job openings almost every day or maybe once in a. So this here we have almost 20,000, 22,000 network engineers available right now, who are who share their job openings or job openings from their companies also, NW openings. Yeah, we also have a WhatsApp channel available for the job openings as well, which has I think 9,000 plus people are already using that. Let me share the link of that also if I'm able to share. Yeah, I got it. Give me a second. And so we have 9,287 people in that channel right now. You can also make use of that channel. All right, done. So I put up three links in the chat also for you guys. And yeah, back to things. So, how to prepare for interview? Start watching interview preparation videos, something like this that you're watching today, and go to YouTube. Just put up interview preparation videos. It's very basic. All you have to do is be yourself. Trust me. When you are yourself, you will not lie and you will answer properly and effectively. Focus on your communication skills. English is very important. If you think my English is bad, my English is not good, trust me, you have to start learning English now. At least enough to speak well, understand the question, and reply simply. Okay, how do you do that? Whether wherever you are from this in this country, there are always English speaking courses available next to your house, maybe 1 kilometer, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometer distance. Google English speaking course near me. Join those courses. I did that too back in time. I am from Gurgaon. Did a English speaking course in 2007, 8, 9 sometimes. I still remember where. So on railway station road there was a Dena Bank back in time. Near Minakshi restaurant was there which served good dosa, and in the basement there was an English speaking institute. I went there and I studied. I mean, I know my English is not 10 on 10, but it's enough for me to get through this world and communicate in that way. So, English communication skills, you need to work on that. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid about it. Don't be, because if you don't focus on it now, you may get a 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 job. You may work in some profile, but forget about those dreams of getting 20, 30, 40 LPA. If you have those big dreams, get and focus on your communication skills. Technically, it is very much required to stay smart and keep practicing your labs, keep practicing whatever you're learning parallelly. All right, and you can learn from anywhere, right? So how PyNet Labs can help you? We have free programs available where we don't charge anyone anything. This is something we do for the community, right? So we do a lot of things for the community. This is one of the things that we do. Complete CCNA, we do live free every year one time. This year we have already done, but we may do once again in this September, October also. We have already done. Playlist of the YouTube free CCNA is available on our channel. Apart from that, a lot of topics are also freely explained. You don't have to pay for that anywhere. Forget about PyNet Labs. There are a lot of creators on YouTube which have created almost all courses for free. If you have time, notebook, and a good laptop, start studying. All you have to do is sit and study. Do that. Telegram, I've already given you a couple of links where we help you with the jobs free of cost, where we help you with the discussions and learning free of cost, right? So Harish, I'll quickly take your question in a minute, right? So free support, a lot of things are available for free today in 2025. It is you who has to sit and study, simply. You, not me, not your parents, not your brother, not your sister, not society, nobody. You. PyNet Labs has paid job support also, where we do not train you at all. If you already have good knowledge, if you have done courses from a lot of institute, I know. So this is again a community for the service, where we know a lot of students do a lot of good courses from training institutes parallelly in India and wherever, but they don't get any placement support from them, right? So we will help you. We were doing this support also for free earlier, but now we have got a lot of I think 40, 50 students in this program only are available who are making planning to get their placements, who will pay. So now for this program you can pay after your placements. We will not charge you upfront. You get placed, you pay, simply. And these are minor charges, starts from 5,000, 8,000, 10,000, depending on the package you get, right? So you can speak to our team on that. Then we have a paid program which obviously runs our bread and butter, runs bread and butter for our teams. These are job guarantee programs where you have CCNA, CCNP is something that you should do to get a good package. I do not recommend CCI training programs for freshers. It is a waste of time, waste of knowledge, and Cisco themselves do not recommend a fresher or a 1 or 2 years experienced person to go for CCI programs, right? And if I have created a video on the same couple of days back, join, follow us on Instagram if you can. That video will be out maybe in a couple of days as well. All right. So thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for coming today for this session. And I'll just quickly take a couple of questions, and then if you have anything, you can always reach out to us. What answer can I give to HR move a hotel to network engineering? Kindly help. I'm a bit confused. All right. So Harish, one thing first, that if you have good knowledge, technical skills, all right, then I mean nobody is going to ask you that thing. Some HR has already called you. So I hope you're moving from hotel management to network engineering. You have good knowledge of CCNA or CCNP, whichever. So you have that knowledge, and you're planning to get into this network engineering background, right? So simply, I mean, they will ask you, okay, two things. Technically, if you are able to answer them, good. Technically, you have to answer them right. And for an HR point of view, you simply tell them I'm looking for a job change or maybe a role change. Simply, see, in these profiles, especially in tech profiles, HRs do not matter much, if you ask me. Feedbacks from your IT or SME, or somebody who has, SME is your subject matter expert, somebody who has taken your technical interview matters only. If an SME or a tech guy said or interviewed you, said he's fine, then you are fine. Nobody cares. Nobody is going to involve into your background, percentage, and a lot of things. Obviously there will be standard formats, but that they already know. That is why those HRs have forwarded your resume to tech guys, right? So, but if you do not have technical knowledge, nothing can be done, brother. Nothing can be done. You have to focus on technical knowledge. If we have done CCNA and we find a job, or after CCNA, So a lot of people in the country are able to find jobs after CCNA, Anushka, and you can do that. It is very easy, and through Naukri.com, people will contact you for sure. So I recommend CCNA and CCNP knowledge, because with CCNP knowledge, you are able to answer your CCNA also very easily. Because CCNA after 2020 is only an overview of a lot of things. It is not exactly that core CCNA which was there back in time, right? So syllabus has been reduced, and everybody who's teaching you CCNA, trust me, is not even in us, right? So is not the real CCNA which was there back in time. So that is why CCNP knowledge will help you learn those technology better rather than just wasting your time in the interviews. Yeah. How do you reach us for the paid job support? You can email our team directly. You can email at or you can contact this number, the second number that is mentioned here, 9821215002. He will help you. Or you can email at hello@pynetlabs.com. So this team will guide you or connect you with the right person, right? So you do that. Sanjay, if you mention 30 days, we are not getting calls. It is not true, Sanjay. Trust me. I mean, there must be other things. I mean, there must be other things. Trust me. So, एक चीज सोचिए यार. 90 days notice period guy says 90 days पे we are not getting calls. 60 वाला says 60 पे we are not getting calls. 30 वाला says 30 पे we are not getting calls. Then who is getting those calls? Only somebody who has already resigned? No, right? No. 30 is the most beautiful notice period. 60 is second most. 90 is the worst. Right? 90 wale mein we also say, if you're ready, if you're confident, just leave this job and next 3 months focus on getting a good job, right? So no, I think there must be something else. There must be, if you have good technical skills, or whichever way you want, or maybe you're asking for a high package. I'm not sure about the exact thing that you're doing. So you can do one thing. You can share your resume with me on Telegram. You can go to any of the channel. You can find the admin Deepanshu and just share it with me. I'll try to help you with that, or we'll communicate. We'll have a call also, right? And if you wish to talk to me only for some advice, not for any forwarding your resume, first number is my number, 8586171181. Send me a WhatsApp. Please do not call me. Do not call me. Okay. Send me a WhatsApp. I'll figure out a time. We both will speak accordingly, or put it on LinkedIn that Dipanshu, I want to speak to you about this thing. Be very clear. Be very crisp and clear. This is what we want to speak to you about. Let's speak to him. Second number is of Nitish sir. He'll guide you for any courses, any support, or free or paid, whichever way. I'll only guide you for any confusions you have, any guidance you need, right? Don't come and ask me, I need link to join the webinar. I'll not reply you, man. Okay? You respect my time, I respect your time. You email at this ID, hello@pynetlabs.com. They will answer you for everything that you want and connect you with the right people in the team over the email itself. All right. So, all right. Thank you so much. Have a good day and wonderful webinar, wonderful workshop. You have to go and create your resume now. Don't forget about that. Okay. So, all right. Tada. See you.